For cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out ufifa.com and use my discount code EGHD at the checkout to get 5% off your order. Hey, what's up guys, Jack here, welcome back to episode 18 of Let's Play FIFA 15. It feels like ages since I've actually sat down and done a commentary for one of these videos, because it actually has been quite a long time. It's the biggest gap that I've had between an episode, because we've now changed our upload schedule. Instead of Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, it's now going to be only Tuesday and only Thursday, so it's only weekdays. And the reason why is because I want to speed it up, but I also don't want it to be on my channel too much. I want to focus on some squad builders, some random cheap, alternatives for players and stuff like this, pack openings, etc. So I don't want the Road to Glory to be as 3 times a week. I want it to be twice a week. But you're not losing out, guys. I will be doing 5 games per episode instead of 3, so you're still getting the same amount of quality in the content, if that makes sense. But also, previous episodes, I asked for your guys' help. I said, what kits should I buy for my club? You guys have put in loads of suggestions in the comment section. You've also said some of the Korean teams I said I liked, but then I realised, hold on a second, we've got an EA Sports catalogue here with loads of classic kits. I'm just going to scroll through these at the start of the next episode, and that's what I did. And as you can see there, I went for the yellow UNAM one, and I think that's a tiger on the front. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong. But it's quite a nice kit, and it's also different from the other kit which I chose, which was a white and blue one, which looked quite cool. Now, in this episode, guys, can we hit, let's say, 500 likes? That would be amazing. I know I only say it's amazing. I don't ever say to you, if we hit 500 likes, I'll do another episode. But just if you're watching this video and you like watching these videos, it'll be greatly appreciated, honestly. But you might notice already, actually, my voice might sound a little bit different. I've got a little bit of a cold, so I might need to take a drink. I've done this commentary and got to about 3 minutes in, and my throat has just completely dried up, and I've just had to stop the commentary. So it's been really frustrating. But yeah, just warning you, I might have to stop and drink a little bit during the commentary. So we start off this game, as you can see, and I think we're in Division 5 now. We need to get to Division 1 to complete the series, basically. We get through here with Vidal, pass it over and do a nice sweaty goal there with a Barbo. Now, the reason why I say nice and sweaty is because I don't actually sweat a lot of goals. I don't think I do anyway. I generally score quite nice goals, or I try to. If it comes out for a rebound, that's just, I can't help that. But here in Pogba, being in the right place at the right time, basically, he didn't really have to do a lot. He just took the ball, put it into the back of the net. But here he gets a little bit lucky with the way that it bounces out to Hazard, and he had kind of like an open goal. Well, not an open goal, but a free shot at goal right in front of it. Here, nice little bit of work from a Barbo. Nice to see that he has those scoop turns, being a 4-star skiller this year. Could you imagine the damage it would do to the FIFA community if he had 5-star skills? That'd be demolishing and heartbreaking to the whole community. We'd never see him not in a team. But he does come back here, 4-3 in the 74th minute. I had to put my team to park the bus, and I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say when I don't park the bus. I don't want to lose in this series. I don't want to concede any goals. I don't want to. I just don't want to at all, because every single goal gets broadcasted to thousands of people. I don't want to concede, I don't want to lose. Well, I managed to score one there, managed to win that game 5-3. Now, at the start of the episode, whilst I was talking actually, I didn't explain to you what was happening. Let me just take a drink real quick. Oh my god, I needed that drink, sorry about that guys. But I've got to say that I actually got rid of my Turkish League squad, and also my, what was the other team? I can't even remember it, it wasn't a very good one if I can't remember it. I had Emenike and Bar, and who was the other team? Brazil, my Brazil team, my cheap Brazil team that went like, what was it, 10 games unbeaten. I've discarded most of them because they're all discard players, sold the players that went for more, and I've put it away. Now I've got about 150k in the bank, and I'm going to be asking you guys, which player do you think I should buy for a Bundesliga team or a Serie A team? Are there any players in those leagues, or maybe 2 players that come to 150k that you would recommend? If you can, leave it in the comments of this video. I will be checking back through the comments, as I always do with my videos. And, well, the next game whilst I was speaking there, we actually managed to win 3-0. It was quite an uncontested game for me, which was quite nice to see, because usually a lot of my games are quite tight, or I can win games like 1 or 2-1. Which isn't a good look. You want to be, well, in these kind of Division 4 and 5, you need to be absolutely smashing people. But next game, as you can see, we come up against a BPL team with the likes of Tarapt and also Magidi. So I knew that he could probably be like a skiller if I gave him the space to do so. So I had to defend him quite tightly. And if you're looking for some tips or some improvements on your defending, I would really recommend using RB a lot more. And when I say RB, that basically means for Xbox, it means when you ask your second player to come in and jockey or put pressure on the opponent. Basically, you get a player that you're not second closest to your opponent, and then you hold RB, and it makes If you see here, I'm holding RB. My player comes forward. This is a bad example because obviously I conceded from it, but the tackle was good. He just got a little bit lucky with the way that it went through. Here, pretty similar for me because 90th minute, I'm losing 2-1. And this was my last opportunity and I didn't quite make the most of it. The corner didn't come to anything. And I actually lost this game, which I was actually... You know what? I'm not going to lie. I do get very, very pissed off when I lose games in this Road to Glory. And because they're not live, you don't actually see how pissed off I get. You just, you know, I'll do the commentary like 3 days later. And probably 3 days later, I'm not that... not as angry about it, but I do remember being really pissed off at that one because I felt like I should have won that game or at least had a draw out of it, putting a lot of pressure on him, still didn't manage to score. But that is what FIFA, especially FIFA 15, is like this year. There's a lot more luck, I would say, involved in FIFA 15 than there has been any previous FIFAs. If any of you guys disagree, or even if you agree, leave in the comments what you think about that. Do you think FIFA 15 you have to be lucky? Now, when I say you have to be lucky, I don't mean, oh, only lucky players are good, like, because you make your own luck, but I'm saying, you know, some people can win games and totally not deserve it. And I'm not being bitter about it. I've won games and I totally not deserved it. So it's kind of like both ends of the stick there. But here, as you can see, we get through Ramos, pass it over to Aubameyang, cross it back in. And what is up with headers this year? Ramos there, he's one of the best headers in the game now. You can't see it on the card because they don't show it on the card. They show physical stats now. But how do players completely miss the ball like that this year? Like, they completely miss it. Now, I'd understand if that was someone with, you know, heading accuracy of 30 or something, but someone with the likes of Ramos, he should be getting onto that, and that should be his bread and butter. That should be his dinner. That should be everything to him, but he doesn't. I don't know why headers are as bad as they are this year. It really does suck. Now we come up against this team here, and I didn't even notice he was I must have been looking at Twitter or something. I didn't even notice he had a bronze striker, but he was actually a very, very good player. And the bronze striker, unless he subbed him off, I probably wasn't even watching that. I think he actually did keep him on. Was very, very good. So if you're looking to buy someone that's good, that's a bronze player, definitely pick this guy up because he was putting a lot of pressure on me pretty much all game. I'm going to have another drink, guys, because my throat is about to pass out here. Hold on a second. Oh my god. That is like, if you guys have ever had anything really hot, like an Indian, and your throat is just burning, and then you have a bit of milk, or that's what it feels like when you've got this cold at the moment. But we actually go down 2-0 in quick succession. I was very pissed off, but as you can see here, we managed to get a penalty there with Pogba, and it was a complete scissor tackle. He completely crunched me. Definite penalty. No need to look back on the replays for that one. We get through here with a Barbo. And this is what really sucks about Barbo. He has something like 60 finishing or 66 or something. Again, getting through here with Barbo. But as you can see, I'm changing my actual mentality of my team, and I went to ultra attacking. Managed to score. It's 2-2. Cut back in with Pogba. I thought, yes, yes. No, how has he missed that one? How has he missed this one? And hit the crossbar as well. 90th minute. Bloody hell. At least it was 2-2 and not 2-1 lost to me. But we only get 1 point for that game, which was okay. It could have been better. I felt like I could have won or should have won. But that's the way it goes. And that's going to be the end of this episode. So hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a little bit different. It's my first episode with this many games. Also, I've had a sore throat. My commentaries will be better in the future. But hopefully you did enjoy it. Hit that thumbs up button if you have. And also make sure you do subscribe to me, Ezekiel Gaming HD, for some more commentaries in the future. Bye.